No. Look, I love Izzy, dog. I do. But I ain't too sure about this one right here. Why is my boy here? 1-2 in his last 3. Got completely schmeckledorfed badly last time we seen him, and he just gets another title shot? Dog, I ain't really caring about his name, the star power. This rivalry they obviously still trying to push with DDP, which is funny, cause I don't know if people still care as much about it now that Izzy done got whacked by somebody that Duplessis beat. I ain't here to have no discussion about that decision though. All I'm saying, Izzy absolutely should have, at least, had to get back in the field and earn him another shot. To see Sean Strickland get skipped over for some reason was kinda odd, but it is kinda tough though, cause even with Strickland beating Costa, I still don't think nobody at 185 just clearly deserves the shot, so they giving it to the division's biggest star. To kind of give my early thoughts on the matchup though, I'm as conflicted now as I was, about a year ago? Boy, things change quick, don't they? On the feet, Izzy should have the advantage. Dreykus got him a cool little jab, but at the end of the day, he's the shorter man with a shorter reach. Only thing I am intrigued by is how willing and effective he can be with his kicks, but specifically his leg kicks at distance. Other than that, he gotta close the distance. Problem is, he will literally just close his eyes and throw. Throw some of the most diabolical looping hooks I have ever seen, especially from a champion. And that ain't necessarily something I'd recommend to do against Israel Adesanya. Now, it may be a situation where DDP wasn't really tripping to walk forward and just slug him against Sean Strickland, cause he ain't no high-level counter striker or nothing. So I like to assume he probably wouldn't just hand Izzy counters, cause he ain't come forward and just throw like a numbskull against Robert Whitaker. Yeah, Dreykus' game, as a whole, for real, is kinda nasty to look at sometimes, but the man is very smart, a real student of the game. He know what he need to do, wrestle. Now, he can't just shoot blindly, repeatedly, cause, he might catch a knee or something, but he really just gotta get hands on Izzy, cause Dreykus is so strong, bro, which help him get a lot of his takedowns. And if the fight do end up hitting the mat, Izzy's cooked. He is at a significant disadvantage, and he'll probably get beat up a little bit and submitted after a while. Interesting matchup. If you put a gun to my head, I'd pick DDP. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Probably the weirdest thing about this whole thing, though, is that they having the fight in Australia and not Africa. But, hey, Steve Erceg and Kakar Friends was also rumored to be on the card. At least it was a couple days ago. I don't know. Wasn't a matchup I was just expecting, but I like it. And also, quickly, shout out to Alex Pereira and Yuri Prohaska for stepping in on a couple weeks' notice to have a title fight. We got a champion putting his belt on the line on 2 weeks' notice. I hope folks really understand how nuts that is. I ended up picking Yuri in the first fight. And, I still see that vision, potentially. This time around, I'm going to probably end up picking Alex, but we'll talk more on that next week. That card as a whole is actually quite nice. Pay-per-views, eating. Fight night still suck, though. Speaking of, Hamzat's immune system is cooked. Prayers to him, though. I hope he can recover.